Last week, we took a look at Xbox's flagship game series Halo featuring the iconic figure Master Chief. Today we're going to visit another console mascot that has withstood the test of time. Or at least tried to. Spanning over 70 different games and reaching almost every corner of the world, you'd be hard-pressed to go on holidays and not find someone who has heard about a marathon sprinting blue hedgehog with an unhealthy obsession for chili dogs. Join us and maybe learn a thing or two as we delve into 10 interesting things you may not have known about Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog. This Sega intro took up 1/8 of the original Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge, 3 seconds of audio, 1/8 memory. That was the 90s for you. It was thanks to this dominating audio file that the Sega theme song took up that we missed out on serious character development regarding our spiked hero. Sonic was originally the leader of a rock band, consisting of a monkey, a crocodile, a rabbit, and a parakeet. You can see some of these characters in the game still today, but none of them carry the original swag that they were supposed to. Except for this guy, he's real rock and roll. Sonic was also a skilled breakdancer, but personally I think the chili dogs had a little something to say about that. Because of Sonic's originally planned rockin' lifestyle of oppressive music and driving through hotel receptions at 3 a.m. in the morning, his love interest was based on another music icon and indeed sex symbol at the time, Madonna. Side note, though the 2006 remake had Sonic and Princess Elise share a little kiss at the end, to the no doubt joy of the fans, this was scheduled to be a recurring appearance, as Madonna was aimed to have Amy Rose levels of Sonic obsession. Sonic wasn't always a hedgehog. Sega, during its desire to create a game that could rival Nintendo, had all of their employees draw concept arts for a flagship hero. From an overalls-wearing chicken to a wolf draping the American flag, one designer stood out above the rest, Nato Oshima. He designed 3 characters, a rabbit, an armadillo, and a hedgehog. Robotnik had a serious chance of being the game's protagonist. Oshima proved to be a hit with his skills in drawing and concept creation. So good in fact that upon Robotnik's first reveal, Sega fell in love with him, loosely because Oshima based him off beloved 1900s American president Teddy Roosevelt. Sega, with their lust to obtain Western world fans, considered it, but in the end dumped the idea under fear that 90s kids just wouldn't care as much. Sonic was too fast! Yuji Naka, Sonic's lead designer, already had Sonic on the map as the fastest game alive on its release, but he had his own playtest version of the game, clocking in untamed speeds. It never made it to the final product, however, as Naka reported suffering from motion sickness due to its raw, hasty momentum. Sonic's character had several influences, from Michael Jackson-style boots and Santa Claus color finishes to Mickey Mouse-inspired body structure and even Bill Clinton's sassy attitude. This little hedgehog is his own village. Sonic Team despised the iconic cover art for the original Sonic the Hedgehog game. Oshima had his own drawn-up version of the box art, but Sega of America applied a more Western look to it, drawn by Greg Martin, which was not to the joys of the original team. Fortunately, in the end, everyone came around and a catastrophe was averted, but it just goes to show when your heart and soul are in your project, the slightest change might just trigger you. As mentioned earlier, Sonic has had over 70 game titles released under the franchise. Though you'd expect fans to be overcome with joy at so much content to sprint into, Sonic's transition into a 3-dimensional gaming universe wasn't a smooth procedure. His 2D movement was second to none, also featuring its own 3D subworld, but the transfer to the full 3 dimensions had the speeds become either toned down, impossible to control, or almost pre-rendered. As many as there has been questionable, there has been golden moments. Unfortunately, certain titles like Sonic Mania, released in 2017, would recapture everything that the original Sonic series had, and have people of all ages enjoying the quick blue cool guy once again. Sonic was an anti-Mario game inspired by Mario. Yuji Naka was obsessed with World 1 Stage 1 of Super Mario Bros., dashing through it as fast as he could and memorizing every bump and Goomba. It was from this entertainment and need for speed that created the idea for Mario's console rival, Sonic the Hedgehog. Bonus round! Whenever Sonic goes beneath the water in a lot of games, he either dies right away or sinks. This was because Sega thought hedgehogs couldn't actually swim. If only they had Google back then. They would have been adorably wrong. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more as they come out, and if you're feeling particularly awesome, head over to our Gex gaming platform Kickstarter, offering web TV, a gaming marketplace, social media connections, third-party services, and much more. Gex is going to be one gaming platform to rule them all. Pop over and become part of the movement. Links in the description, and happy gaming.